here. Um, that was brutal, dude. I mean, you're up 24-7. You got to finish off that game. You got to win that game. I mean, what's up, man? It hurts, it sucks. But what really pisses me off is all the motherfuckers that are like, Dan Campbell lost the game. Dan Campbell this, It's just all an excuse, man, because all you motherfuckers told me that he sucked from day one. Mike Lombardi is a motherfucker I listen to a lot. And he said from day fucking one, he said Dan Campbell's a terrible coach because of a preseason game and the way he managed the clock at the end of the game. And I was like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? You're going to tell me Dan Campbell sucks because of a preseason game at the end of the game. And then Dan Campbell explained it at the end because one of the reporters, Carlos something, who's a fucking piece of shit from Detroit, one of those pieces of shits he's almost like a Kevin Acey, like he just sucks. Everything's negative. He's just a piece of shit. He fucking said, I can't believe you managed the end of the game like that. And Campbell's like, dude, first of all, it's the preseason. I wouldn't have done it like that. We were just trying to get in an extra couple plays because of the quarterback. We wanted to run something like this. Yeah, if Reynolds catches the first pass, the Lions win the game, in my opinion. Because I think they're going to get a touchdown, but let's just say they get a field goal. If you get a field goal there, it's 27-10, and just the momentum completely changes from there. Once it changes from there, and then you just get that lucky-ass bump, everything that could have went wrong in the second half went wrong for Detroit. Everything. You get what should have been an interception from Vilder to a fucking 51-yard play. I mean, he catches that, it's 24-10, Lions have the ball. If Josh Reynolds catches that pass, it's a first down at the 20, and the score is 24-10 at that point in the game. This whole, like, Dan Campbell sucks. This is the worst fucking coaching game I've ever seen. What the fuck are people watching? I don't get what people are watching. What are we watching? I saw Bagley at the University of Miami. I saw him with the Chargers. He's not reliable, guys. He's not reliable. Anything less than 40 yards, I fucking am nervous as fuck with him. I will say this, he's got a booming kick. I feel like more confident when he's kicking like 54 yards. I'm like, dude. Yeah, and Reynolds drops an easy first down on a third down. Like, I don't get it. Like, how is this all Dan Campbell's fault? Because this is what the problem is with our media, and they do this in politics. They do it in sports. It's all whatever the narrative is. That's what pisses me off in life. Let's put the narrative that Dan Campbell sucks, so anything that goes wrong, we're just going to blame him. That's bullshit, man. That is absolute bullshit. Now, once Gibbs fumbled, I was like, oh, they're done. Because it was 24-17. Like, he fumbles. You knew they were scoring a touchdown there, even though they held him to a third down. Yeah, compared to Brandon Staley. I saw someone put that out. Weren't the Chargers up 28 points? Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Some of you people are the dumbest fucking people I've ever seen. That's what pisses me off. I have these gambling people that I listen to, and Scott Seidenberg, he said San Francisco by 1 million. San Francisco by 1 million, but he's sitting there blaming Dan Campbell for the loss. If you had Chargers were up 27-0 and lost, okay. How is that the same as 24-7? That's not even close. It's not even close to the same. Yeah, maybe I would, but I wouldn't have kicked in either one of those situations because even if you kick when the field goal would have been 50 yards, it would have been a 50-yard field goal. Then if he misses it, I'm going to be like, God damn it, you should have just fucking went for it. Let's say he kicks it and he ties the game at 27. San Francisco's going down and scoring, dude. And they're going to milk clock and they're going to score. And the Lions weren't probably scoring a touchdown on the following jog. Yeah, one was at 40, but it was a 4th and 2. That's the difference, dude. You make it like as if it was 4th and long. 4th and 2, the Lions been doing this all season. They've been doing this. They get the most 4th downs. They called the right play. He fucking has a catch. He dropped it. He catches the ball. The game changes. Like, I don't get it. They're not gimmies. 40. I thought one was going to be from 50. I thought it was 40 and 50. But I mean, if you're saying it's 40 and 47 or 45 and 47, those are not gimmies, dude. Not even close to being a gimme. It's just like it just pisses me off because they make it like as if it's a fucking chip shot. Oh, you took points away. They're not gimmies, dude. He fucking dropped the ball, dude. He fucking dropped two passes that are both first downs, and they changed completely the momentum of the game. I mean, who knows if on that one it was a 3rd and 10. He's catching the ball at the 40. He's getting upfield probably to the 45. I mean, he drops it. You got a punt. He drops the other one on 4th and 2. But it's Dan Campbell. Let's blame Dan Campbell. That's just chicken shit, dude. That's fucking chicken shit. And it fucking pisses me off. How bad was Bagley this year? He wasn't on a team for half of a season. I mean, he ain't Tucker. He ain't Buckner, or whatever his name is on KC. Like, I don't get what people are, like, they just make it like, oh, you took points away. Those aren't chip shots. Then I had a motherfucker say, oh, but before the half, he's at the 3-yard line. Why did he kick from there? Because it's an automatic kick from there. That's why, motherfucker. The fuck are you talking about? You can't be that fucking stupid and think a kick from the 3-yard line is the same from fucking a 45-yarder and a 47-yarder. Like, you stupid motherfucker. But because they said San Francisco by $1 million and the Lions are frauds and Dan Campbell sucks, like Mike Lombardi said, they're all going to use that narrative. That's what pisses me off. Because my wife was like, why aren't you even more upset? I'm like, because, dude, like, you should have won the game. What pissed me off is I had people over here, and they're up 17, and they're like, the game's over. I'm like, dude, just shut up, dude. Fucking please do not say the game's over. I kept saying the game's over at halftime. That shit fucking pissed me off. It drove me nuts. It's like the game ain't fucking over, dude. God damn, that fucking sucks. The guy told me the Lions are frauds. He said the Lions were frauds, I think when they lost to the Packers. So I bookmarked his tweet because he's like one of these gambling guys, AJ Hoffman. The Lions are 22-8 their last 30 games. How the fuck are you frauds? You were this close to going to the Super Bowl. And you're going to tell me they're frauds? Like, what games are we watching? I don't understand. Am I watching something else that everyone else isn't watching? What are we watching? How are they frauds? I don't understand. How are they frauds? I mean, they pretty much look like the better team for 3.5 quarters. The 49ers are a great team. 49ers, to me, and Baltimore are the two best teams. I don't even think the Chiefs are that good. I mean, I think they're good. Like, the Chiefs are a top 5 team, and when Kelsey plays like this in the playoffs, he's different. Like, all season long, Kelsey hasn't looked good, or he hasn't looked like himself, and then he looks like Superman all of a sudden in the playoffs. And, dude, I won both of my bets. I put Chiefs money line, and I put Lions +7. Thank God they got that 4th down at the whatever yard line it was, 2-yard line. He scored a touchdown. I can't believe it was 4th down. I swear when the tight end caught that pass and should have scored a touchdown, it was a 1st down. But I don't know. I must have had too many rum and cokes because I swear when the guy didn't get out of bounds, I was like, that has to be a 1st down. Yeah, I mean he's built this, but it's not just Dan Campbell. Brad Holmes has had amazing drafts, absolutely amazing drafts. You're talking about. Let's go through his drafts, okay? And you're telling me the Lions are frauds? How the fuck? Like, what are we watching? He drafted Penei Sewell. I think Penei Sewell proved today that he is right there with Trent Williams, or is the best lineman in football. He's toe to toe with the guy, and the other guy's in his 30s. Penei Sewell's 23 years old. I think he's 23. So he's either the second best lineman in football or the best. I mean, that guy was pulling. You saw fucking DBs like shit in their pants when he was pulling. So that was his first draft pick. His second draft pick was a bad one. They drafted, I've had too many drinks. The kid from Washington, D-tackle. Okay, he was a bust. Okay, cool. 3rd round, they got Melifanu, who's really good. And they got Aleem McNeil. Aleem McNeil is one of the better interior defensive linemen in football. So you already got 3 starters on 3 of the top 4 picks. You know who his 4th round pick was? St. Brown. So you got 2 Hall of Famers, most likely in Sewell and St. Brown, and then you got Aleem McNeil, who's, again, probably a top 10, 12 interior defensive lineman in football. And then Melifonte is a pretty good, he's a good starting safety in this league. So that's his first draft. His second draft, he gets Hutchinson. He gets James Houston, who had 9 sacks in like 8 games last year, or 8 sacks in 9 games, something like that, in the 5th round. He got Malcolm Rodriguez, is pretty good. He got, who else did he get? I'm missing someone that they got, like a 3rd rounder. I forget. And then this year's draft, he fucking hits it out of the ballpark with Gibbs, Laporta, Campbell, and Branch. I mean, that looks pretty fucking good to me. I don't know what these people, they're frauds. Oh, okay. All right. They're frauds. Though. I don't know how to do this YouTube stuff, though. I don't even know. Could I comment back on it? I don't know if I could comment on your guys' things or what. I've never done this on YouTube. I don't know. Someone say something. I don't know if it froze or what. But it's just bullshit, dude. I don't like fucking people saying, oh, they're frauds, or they shouldn't have been there. You had Mike Lombardi saying that, okay, it's working. You had Mike Lombardi actually say this whole week, he said it 3 times. 3 fucking times he said that the Lions didn't deserve to be there. He said because they should have lost to the Rams and they should have lost to Tampa Bay. Let's go back. The Rams were down 11 twice in the game and never had the lead. But the Rams should have won. Okay? Because of yards per play. We're going to talk about yards per play. Yards per play is one of the most overrated stats in the history of the league. You know why yards per play is so fucking dumb? Is because if you're trailing, you're going to throw the whole fucking time, right? So you're going to get more yards per play if you're just throwing, where the other team's running and trying to milk the clock. But yards per play, that's what he said. He said, well, the Rams should have won because they had 7 yards per play and the Lions only had like 6 or whatever it was. I don't even know what it was. Okay. So the Rams should have won. They were down 11 twice, never were leading, but they should have won. Then he said Tampa Bay should have won because of yards per play. Again, he said the Lions got lucky in both games, and it was unfortunate that Mayfield threw interceptions. What? The Lions were up 14 with fucking like 6 minutes left in the game, but they should have lost the game. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me. But this is the problem I have with people. This is why it bothers me. Is because that motherfucker, that fat fuck, Mike Lombardi, said from day one that he wasn't a good coach because of biting kneecaps, and he mismanaged the clock in a preseason game, his first preseason game. His first preseason game, this fucking fat fuck, Mike Lombardi, said he's not a good coach, and everybody at Veasan started laughing. Everyone at Veasan was laughing. Oh. And then, he starts off 0-10, and he was like, oh, how's the biting kneecaps going? Well, I don't know, Big Mike. They fucking went to the AFC Championship game this year with the one of the youngest fucking teams. Bills loves Mike Lombardi. He fucking sucks. He fucking sucks. Exactly. Who gives a fuck about a preseason game? Preseason games don't mean shit. But this fat fuck who fucking drafted Trent Richardson and drafted Jamarcus Russell and then blames the owner every fucking time. Every fucking time he blamed the owner. Never once has he fucking taken accountability for his fat fuck taking fucking horrible draft picks. And then he came back and said, oh, I drafted Trent Richardson at 3, but I traded and I got a first rounder. Cool. To get what? Markevius Mingo? Get the fuck out of here, fat fuck. Those are 3 of the top 10 worst picks in NFL history. He's involved in all 3 of those. If you would take the worst top 10 picks, if you would take 10 of the worst top 10 picks, I think he drafted 3 of them. Trent Richardson, fucking Mingo, and Jamarcus Russell. You could take your fucking purple drink and shove it right up your fucking ass. Yeah, all of them parties sucks. Lions did this probably a year. Yeah, they're ahead of schedule, a year ahead of schedule. They're a year ahead of schedule, but this one hurts because it's so fucking hard to get there, man. It's fucking hard. Like I don't even know if the Lions are going to make the playoffs next year. I mean, I think they will, but I mean that is a tough division you're going into. Green Bay's going to be really good. I don't know what Minnesota's going to be, but I mean Chicago, if they have a good draft, they're going to be really good. I mean, if Caleb Williams is, if they're going to go that way, or if they trade that and get a bunch of picks, like it ain't going to be easy. So when you have your chance, like you got to do it. Yeah, it's going to be super tough. It ain't going to be easy, but I mean, the Lions ain't going anywhere. I'll tell you that fucking right now. This motherfucker is going to draft a corner in the first round. And he's probably going to be worth a top 10 pick because, but all these dumb motherfuckers that fucking rip on his drafts are going to be like, how did this corner that the Lions got, why was he so good? Well, I mean, you know, you can never take an opportunity like this for granted. Hooker ain't taking over now. They got to pay Goff now. I mean, I didn't really want to pay Goff before, but you got to pay him. I mean, I don't know if you're going to pay him. I don't want to pay him market money, but I don't think he's going to take market money. I think Hooker's going to, Goff's going to be like, no, I don't need top dollar money. Like, is he going to get $45 million a year? Probably, but I mean, I don't think he's going to take 50 a year. I think they'll pay him this offseason. I think they'll pay St. Brown this offseason, then they'll pay Sewell the following season. Yeah, I think Goff will get 40 million, 45. Goff has one more year, yeah. He has one more year at like 25 million, but yeah, I could see 4 for 160. Yeah, if Goff settles for that, I mean, I'm doing it on a heartbeat because if you're Goff's agent, you could get more than 160 because you just go, look, Daniel Jones got 2 for 80. You could go, dude, I'm worth fucking more than Daniel Jones. I mean, I just took the fucking Lions to the fucking AFC Championship game, and it wasn't my fault we didn't win. I mean, you got drop passes for, he didn't throw any picks. He threw the ball nice. He made one throw. There was somebody open. I forget what it was. I was like, I missed that one. I think it was like to Gibbs. It was like just an out route. I mean, Daniel Dimes got fucking 40 million. He got 40 million a year for 2 years. I think it was like a 3-year deal, but like 2 years was basically like what it really is, and they'll get out of it after one more year. But yeah, he overthrew the Gibbs one, but I mean that was it. Like you can't complain. Like Goff showed me a lot in the playoffs this year. He showed me a lot. He threw a nice. I mean the touchdown he threw to St. Brown against the Bucks. You couldn't hand the ball off better. He throws some of those in routes where it's like, dude, the linebacker could cut in front and get a pick. He fucking puts the ball on the money on some of those. He didn't turn the ball over the entire playoffs. Yeah, you're his agent. I want top dollar. Now, if he's gonna play, I want top dollar, then I'm not gonna sign him. But if he's gonna go, look, I love the situation here. I don't want to kill our cap, but I want to sign here. I'm signing them because, I mean, they're gonna be good, but I just don't know. Like, I don't know. You can't let him kill the cap because if he kills the cap, then you're gonna get fucked. No, the drop passes is nothing that Goff can do. There's more than one. Reynolds dropped 2. Yeah, Derek Carr fucking sucks, dude. He fucking sucks. He fucking sucks. You guys retweet this out, get more people, or hit the like button. I don't know. Someone says to say that bullshit. I don't know. But I guess now I can do these things on YouTube. You can get live on them. I mean, get more people than fucking all those radio stations that are fucking 4 for 150 for Carr. With how the Lions play, if Goff demands insane money, yeah. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Yeah, no. If he wants like market top dollar, then I'm not signing him. And he's not going to do that though, because I think he loves Detroit. And I don't think he wants to go to another situation. I think Jonah Jackson. I don't know what they're going to do with Jonah Jackson. If he's going to ask for top dollar, he's the guard that didn't play. He's a Pro Bowl guard, but he's always hurt, dude. He's always like kind of nicked up. I think they're going to let him go. I mean, the guy who played today played pretty good. I was worried as fuck. Are Johnson and Glenn gone? I would say, yeah, Goff loves Dan. He just loves the city. He loves the whole thing. Like, he loves the whole situation. Goff's going to be back. They're going to sign him. I think someone put 4 for 160. I could see that. 4 for 170, something like that. I think Ben Johnson's gone. I think he'll probably be hired by the Redskins tomorrow. Or no, you can't say Redskins. It's year 2024. I mean, that's offensive. So, what are they called? The fucking Commanders? I'm sorry. Don't report me because I said the Redskins. You know, because that's somehow racist or something. I don't know. We live in the fucking worst times. Absolute worst fucking times. Getting the OC right is super important. Oh yeah, but I mean Campbell will Campbell the Commanders. Okay, Campbell kind of runs the offense more than people think. Reported. Oh man, this one's tough, fellas. This one's tough, dude. You're thinking like at halftime. I'm thinking like, dude, we're going to the fucking Super Bowl. Like they were just playing so good. They just couldn't stop them. They're running it right down their fucking throats. And then all of a sudden, man, they fucking that throw, fucking jump ball throw, and somehow the guy catches that pass, dude. Cancel Medi, yeah. All the fucking San Diego sports media probably wants me canceled. Bunch of fucking faggot. Oh yeah, you can't say that word either. Sorry, I'm gonna grab a beer. I gotta get a beer. I'll stick around with you guys for a little bit. Can't say fucking that shit, you know. God bless fucking America. Oh yeah. You guys see where sorry. You guys see where what was the quarterback on the Texans? Stroud. He was like saying like, you know, he loves Jesus Christ or God, and then NBC was like, oh no, we can't put that on the air. What a joke. This message is held for review. What's that? Oh, someone got mad at me. 2.5 plus 2.5. Oh man, I'd probably lean Niners. I bet you it gets to 3. I would lean Niners just because I think they'll run the ball, right? Won't they run the ball on the Chiefs? It's already down to 1. I don't know. I don't like to bet too early. I like to hear what everyone says. No Bud Lights? No. Bud Lights are canceled in this fucking household. The fuck out of here with the Bud Lights. You could take that bullshit. My dad owns a gas station. When that shit first happened, I called him right away. I was like, dude, you got to get rid of the Bud Lights. He's like, what? He like didn't know what was going on. I'm like, Dad, you ain't going to sell that shit. I'm telling you. People don't like that bullshit. You ain't going to sell them. Like a month later, he's like, dude, you were right, dude. No one's buying our Bud Lights. I told him right away. I said, get rid of that bullshit. You have some fucking dude, girl, whatever you want to call it. They were completely untouched. That's hilarious. Yeah, if you know, you know. I know some people will be like, oh my God, I don't like what he's saying. Stop it, Manny. You got to be politically correct. I am politically correct. The fuck out of here with that bullshit. Some of these people are just weird, dude. I just don't like, that's why I came on here today, because like I wasn't going to come on here. I was kind of getting heated on Twitter. It's just like, I just don't like narratives, man. I don't like narratives when they're built in and it's just like, nope, we got to stick to it. We got to stick to our narrative. We have to stick to our narrative. No. Dan Campbell sucks. Okay. Josh Allen sucks. Remember we said Josh Allen sucks. Remember we said Lamar's the greatest thing on earth? How the fuck Are you going to tell me that Lamar Jackson is like the greatest thing on earth? You're going to sit there and tell me you got Ryan Clark up there, who's a racist. I don't care what anyone says. He's a racist. He's sitting there saying he wanted the Ravens to win because it would mean more something. I don't know what he was saying. I don't watch the show. I just watched like a clip. I mean, the guy has 2 playoff wins with what? Top 5 organization in football? If not the top 3? What organization is better run than the Ravens? You guys type it out to me. What organizations are better run than the Ravens? There's no way you can give me more than 4 teams. No fucking chance. Maybe the Steelers. Patriots, maybe. Well, no, not even the Patriots anymore. Who's better run organization? Chiefs, San Francisco. I mean, I guess. Jamil Hill's a racist too. So that's the thing. When I'm on these shit and it's my fucking shit and I get to be on here, I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want. Jamil Hill's a racist. Ryan Clark's a racist. Seahawks are run well. Sure. You think they're better run than the Ravens? I don't. Lions with Holmes are up there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's a 3-year run. That's a 3-year run. I mean, they've had better drafts than the Ravens in the last 3 years. I'll give you that. How long has Lamar been there? Is this year? This has got to be year 5 or 6. He's got two big Mina Gibbs, man. She's fucking awful. Just an awful, awful human being. Mia Kimes, whatever the fuck her name is. Okay, so, yeah, Mitch tomorrow will say that he had San Francisco. Yeah, exactly. You know what Mitch is going to say, Brandon? Mitch tomorrow is going to say how terrible of a coach Dan Campbell is. He's going to say he's a joke, this and that. Actually, I think Paulie, at first, I used to be like, dude, this guy's, he's way over the line on shit. But can I help you? Are you on? Yeah, I'm on. I'm doing, yeah, I figured out how to do it now on YouTube. But no, don't come on here. Don't come on here. She wants to come on here. And
I do.
Okay. Molly Knight is awful. Alano Rizzo is awful.
I'm very mad too.
All these chicks, they fucking suck. They all suck. They're awful human beings. Take that woke shit and shove it right up your fucking ass. I hate them all. I hate all of them. I don't know. It's just when I get my own thing now, I figured out how to do this. I'm gonna say it how I feel. You know, you get all this San Diego, reporters and everybody gets to say all their liberal shit. Well, okay, now I get to say what I want to say. And I don't even care about being left or right. I care about good versus evil, and those people are evil. They're evil fucks. Fuck them all. Mitch will say how Dan Campbell, he'll okay, going back to that. Mitch will say Dan Campbell sucks, he didn't kick, this and that. That's been his game plan the whole fucking time.
So, and he did not.
Stop,
no,
please.
I'm agreeing with
you.
you.
It was a 4th and 2. Mm-hmm. If the guy catches the pass, they fucking win the game. So it don't matter. I don't care. Those guys all suck.
But how can anyone say that he did something? He's been doing this all season long.
I know. It's okay. Go to bed, baby.
No, I'm not going to bed.
Come on, dude. I don't.
Show
please.
me my jersey.
Okay. Cool. Go
representing.
To bed. All right, it's time to go to bed.
No,
Mitch will say,
okay, going to bed.
Yeah. So, what else we had? Then Lombardi will start laughing. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing. They'll make the same exact thing, and they'll basically say it was a joke for them to be there, and I can't believe they got there, and blah blah blah. And okay, and then guess what? Guess what their over under is going to be next year? 10.5. But the organization sucks, and Dan Campbell sucks. Of course, my wife knows more than these. My daughter knows more. My daughter knows more.
We're Packer fans.
No, we're not.
I am.
We're not.
I am.
That's why we're going to be That's why I'm gonna be signing some papers pretty soon.
Go Pack Go.
I'm gonna be signing some papers.
Go
pretty
Pack
soon.
Go.
Yeah, it's gonna be. He's gonna be Go Pack Go. You're gonna
Jordan Love is the. Come on, he's better than Goff.
It's gonna be Go Pack Go. Go pack some shit and get out of here. Is what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. He's gonna be get the fuck out of here with that Packer bullshit. I don't give a flying fuck.
Jordan Love, man.
Cool.
That guy's amazing.
It's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed.
No. What are they saying? They like Jordan Love.
Now they're laughing at me. Because I told you to go pack your shit. You get the fuck out, dude. You don't fucking go pack go. Okay. I've gone through a lot. I've gone through fucking Scott Mitchell and fucking Charlie Bitch and Rodney Pete. They drafted Andre Ware. We drafted 4 receivers. One of them was a tight end or an offensive tackle from USC.
This guy's saying don't
Mike
be mean
Blue.
to your wife. Yeah, exactly. Don't be mean to your wife.
Switch the Packers. No, that's Tom just fucking with me. And Tom, you could go fuck yourself too. Get that cheesehead out of here. Bullshit. Fuck that shit. Fuck the Packers, man.
Hey, that's your daughter's team.
Don't care. They should have won. They would have won. They would have won last week. Lions are.
He didn't want. But you want to
stop yelling, please. Stop yelling.
I'm not
please.
yelling. He
Please.
didn't want to play us last week. He told our 11-year-old daughter, I don't want to play the Packers because we would have kicked your ass.
I said it because I'd rather play the Rams. I'm talking about the first round.
We would have kicked your
I would have loved to
ass.
play him in the NFC Championship game.
Jordan Love would have carved your ass up. How about that?
Please, dude.
No, sit down.
So, anyways, what else? Please. I've asked you nicely.
I'll be quiet. I like.
I've asked you nicely, please.
I'll be quiet. Sit with me. I like watching.
We're too adorable? No, we're not adorable, dude. we got issues here. We got more issues here than Time Magazine, dude. Come on,
I
man.
won't say anything.
Sundays must be fun in the Medi household? Yeah, because I go to my parents' house. I don't watch them here. That's why it's fun. Get the hell away from her, man.
I won't say anything.
Yeah, you're not going to say anything. You're yelling in my ear,
I
dude.
just want to watch.
Like,
They like us.
Bobby Lane was the first good quarterback? Yeah, probably. I wasn't alive. Yeah, they haven't had a good quarterback since Stafford, really. I mean, Goff's good. I think Goff's like, I don't know. He's got to be top 12. What do you, I don't know. I'm a Lions fan, so what would you rank him? He's got to be a top 12 quarterback. I don't think he's below that. I mean, he's a solid quarterback. He's not like, you're not winning because of him, but you definitely don't lose because of him. I think he's a solid quarterback. He's pretty good. He ain't bad. I mean, the offensive line is great, dude. I personally would run the ball probably like 8 to 12, somewhere in there. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I don't know if he's top 8, but I'd say 10 to 12. But the offensive line's so fucking good. So fucking good. I would run the ball more, but he doesn't get under center enough, in my opinion. I think you're going to see them get under center more next year. I think their defense is going to be better. They're going to get a corner in the draft. I think you're going to see not so much of high scoring and giving up 30 points a game. When will be the next time we hear our baseball team do something? I don't really want to talk Padres. Padres just, I mean, here's the whole thing on the Padres. I'll just say this. People will get upset.
I'm into it.
Here's the thing on the Padres. I'll just say this. To me, the whole season, I don't care what the record is. I could care less what their record is. You could tell me they won 75 games, 83 games, 87 games. Doesn't matter to me. The only thing, the things that matter to me on the Padres is how does Tatis look? How does Salas look? How does Lesko look? How does Snelling look? How does the prospect development, and then like a guy like Tatis? Because if Tatis doesn't have like a big year, then I kind of might get worried that the steroids helped him out. But
Tatis is on the team.
Yes, Tatis is on the team, Angela. Yes, how does Merrill look? Same thing. Basically, all the top prospects, all the top prospects, and how they look, basically. Campusano, same thing. All those guys, all the young players that matter. I don't really care how I don't know. I don't really care how. I don't know who's an example. I just don't really care about. If Tatis has those type of numbers, that would be fantastic. Yeah, an OPS, basically an OPS over 850, and I'll be like, okay. Because I think last year, I think it was more of he couldn't lift weights. I mean, if Tatis's kids would be signed by the end of the contract. I don't even know if Tatis knows who his kids are. Yes, I would trade Hassan Kim. I would trade Hassan Kim in
We're talking about football.
I would trade him in a heartbeat. There's no reason to have Hassan Kim on the team.
I posted this.
Stop, dude. God damn, dude. I'm just trying to do it. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm going to get out because
No, I just want one more thing.
Good, go. Okay, say it.
No, I mean like the Super Bowl. I hate freaking the Chiefs.
Go.
Hate them.
Go.
Who's everyone taking? If you say the Chiefs, get out of here. We can't stand them.
What is over under 2.5 for what? What's the odds over under?
That's racist.
Padre Chit is upset. What did I say? That's racist. Oh, to trade Hassan Kim? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a racist, so what are you going to do? You know, and obviously AJ Preller's a racist. I've heard that on Padre Twitter. You know, he's a racist, even though we have the most international players like ever. Like, I mean, we have players from every goddamn fucking country, but this guy's a racist. Like every position. I mean, I don't even see white players. What did we have? A Cronenworth? It's like the only white player we even have. Like, I don't even know. Musgrove? Oh, yeah.
No, the Chiefs have not won enough already. They suck. They get every fucking call. I'm done with this bullshit. No, I'm just saying. I'm done with this bullshit. Like, I cannot stand it anymore. Mahomes and Kelsey can suck my asshole. Like, with this heart shit. I can't. Swifties, goodbye.
Okay. So.
I guess goes Niners, and I hate them too. So I'm going to watch freaking, what is it? What's my, like.
It's because of Jackson.
I'm going to watch Bravo all day for the Super Bowl because I can't stand the two teams going. Bravo. I'm watching Bravo.
Okay. Go. I just, please.
I fucking hate Swifty.
I mean, whatever. Swifty sucks. Like, but people are blowing it up.
No, it's terrible. The ESPN made it that way, but it's awful.
No, my wife's not a Swiftie. She hates
No,
her.
I fucking hate Taylor Swift, and so does my daughter. We don't like Swifties. No.
All right, I'm going to get off.
No. I want to see the comments.
It's just... No, I don't have a Kelsey jersey. No, not at all. I don't need to see the KC win another Super Bowl.
No,
I don't think they're going to. I think San Francisco is going to beat them.
Purdy sucks.
But, I mean, I don't know, dude. Because, what's his name? I don't know. If they fall behind, like, I'm surprised that they came back against Detroit. Because, basically, all you had to do is get a little bit of pressure on him. He was going to throw a pick. But, I mean, he did throw one. He almost threw two. If Fieldor catches the ball.
Okay, I'm going to go to bed.
All right, thank you.
Hey, KC fans, get your fifth booster. Travis Kelce. He wants you to have it. Get it.
Taylor is the
fucking 5
best.
heads.
No. Over under on how many times they show her in the box? Oh, like 100. They're going to show her like every fucking play, dude. They're going to show her before the game, after the game. I mean, they're going to show her every first down. Yeah, that's going to be a prop for sure. That's definitely going to be a prop. That's 100% going to be a prop, man. For sure. I could teach you how to blow a 17-point lead at halftime. I could teach you that. Drop a few passes. How did they lose that game? I saw like the replay of stuff. Like, I mean, that guy just like is banging threes like on Wyoming. Was it Wyoming? I think it was Wyoming. What's the over/under on the what's the total right now? Yeah, that was a pretty big play because it would have been 4th down and then they would have gone for it. Oh, nice. So you guys are going to that game. That's because, Bills, you live in Colorado, right? Can you imagine if that was an NCAA tournament game that they blew like 11-point lead, man? You believe that shit? That would have been fucking. Oh my god. Fucking. Yeah, someone was telling me that it's gonna rain like for like 8 to 10 straight days. Like, that's not for this week. That's for the next week, right? But I mean, I don't know. I've never seen those guys ever predict a goddamn fucking thing to be correct. I mean, yeah, it'll probably rain, but I don't think it's gonna rain as much as they say. Who do you think's better, Purdy or Goff? I think Goff's better, but Purdy, like you put, yeah, I think Goff's better. Oh nope, this week starting Tuesday night. Oh, great. I'm off Tuesday, so I don't. Mm, the foul on 3rd down and 5 with less than 10 seconds and 2 offensive rebounds. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna start focusing on March Madness now that the season's over. Usually, I start focusing on it in like first week in January because the fucking Lions are out. Usually, I'm fucking studying for the NFL draft in January. Got to start doing that. Got to start looking at some corners because I think the Lions need a corner. You think the Lions are taking a corner in the first round? What's the chances that the Lions don't take a corner in the first round? Like 10%? 20%? Do you like working the rain? Yeah, yeah. You know what's better though is when the Lions lose a NFC Championship game when they're up by 17 at half. That's better than working in the rain. Besides that, that's the only thing that's better. Fuck, man. Yeah, I can't stand like the narratives, man. Yeah, I love seeing Duke lose. Yeah, yeah, of course. Acho already. Yeah, you should have kicked because that's just their narrative. But then all those guys, when you don't do that shit, they say you weren't aggressive. Remember, like for like the last like couple years, it was like be aggressive, be aggressive. You got to be aggressive. Oh, so I get to. Oh, okay. I get to see the video. Oh, yeah. Or see like the comment. Oh, okay. I didn't know how to do some of this shit. I'll figure most of this shit out. Um, I think you could add someone on this shit somehow. Maybe I can add a guy or two next time I do it. Put it on. I'm on my phone right now. Acho's another guy who's a racist. I mean, 100%. They just put racist on television, and it's like promoted. It's like, yeah, yeah, be a racist. Cool. This is great. Because they like make it like as if you can't be a racist towards white people. You can only be a racist towards black people. It's like, okay, cool. Whatever. I mean, what did that Acho guy? He's the biggest clown I've ever seen. I'm not a Charger fan whatsoever, but to say that like Herbert's no good, like okay, pal, and then he says like Tua's good. Okay, like what games are we watching? Again, what games are we watching that you're going to tell me that Tua's good and Herbert sucks? Tyreek Hill's running fucking, you know, like he's running from like his baby mama. I mean, he's just getting wide open every fucking play, you know. But do we really need the FBI to figure out that Tyreek Hill fucking that his wife burned down the house and it wasn't the kids? Like you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like a couple weeks later, the dude's filing for divorce and he's like, oh no, it was a mistake. Oh, okay, cool. It was a mistake. Yeah, sure, pal. You got fucking like 5 girls pregnant. You've been married for like 10 minutes. You got a bunch of bitches pregnant and you're fucking gonna tell me that some kid started a fire? Oh, okay. Yeah, some kid started a fire. My ass. Your fucking house is burning down because you got so many fucking bitches pregnant. One of the bitches came over there and started burning down the house. I don't think we need the FBI for that one. Oh, man. Oh, you could look at more. Why wasn't it showing it before? Loved how aggressive Staley. Yes, they loved how aggressive Staley was the first year. And then after it started not working, they're like, well, let's blame Staley. I don't know if you've ever listened to VEASAN, but Gil Alexander was like, Brandon Staley's like the greatest coach of all time. And actually, I actually like Lombardi for this because Lombardi was like, you got to be kidding me. He's awful. And he calls him out all the time. He's like, we had people that put Staley as the best coach of all time. Yeah, they even loved how Campbell was aggressive last week. Like, Campbell's been aggressive. Like, dude, Acho admitted Staley got fired, that he has friends with Staley, so it was his bro Staley. But I mean, these guys are clowns. They are on these television shows. They're absolute clowns. I mean, who listens to Ryan Clark and goes, you know what, that was pretty knowledgeable information I just got there? You gotta be kidding me. Or listen to, what's his name? Sam Acho, whatever his name is. Oh, they're gonna blame Campbell big time. Yeah, well, they can't blame Dave Roberts because Dave Roberts is let's see. How do you get rid of this guy? There you go. He's done. See ya, pal. I will never listen to a word Ryan Clark says. He's terrible. He's an awful human being. Emmanuel Acho. Why am I saying Sam Acho? Does he have a brother? Kirk loves Jamel Hill. I'll never understand. What was the comment? I don't know. It's something like he saw some, I don't know, some random, said like random user. I don't know. It was something stupid about like some cop and some underage kid and like just someone trolling. I don't know. Can you imagine Jamel Hill? You imagine going downstairs on her? That thing has to stink like a motherfucker, dude. God damn. She's awful human being. Just awful. Just awful. Oh my god. I mean, some of the guys are like, I'm trying to think who's good, like that's on the air or on one of these shows. I'm trying to think who's good. I can't think of anyone. Yeah, she's a clown. She's an absolute clown. Stephen A. Smith sucks, even though he made fun of Kirk. She was born and raised in jail. Colin Kaepernick. No, not Colin Kaepernick. Colin Cowherd. Oh, yeah. SVP is pretty good. Stephen A is the worst. Nick Wright. Nick Wrong is terrible. He's awful. I'm trying to think. Scott Van Pelt's good, but he's not like, he doesn't really have like a show that's like one of these shows that I'm talking about. I listen to VEASAN, even though most of them kind of suck. Like I love the Follow the Money show, even though they say some of the dumbest shit sometimes. But like Paulie Howard's good, like the show's good, the topics are really good. Skip Bayless is an awful human being. Do you like Pat McAfee? I like him. I think he kind of sold out, if you ask me. But Chris Sims is pretty good. He's very knowledgeable, like when he's breaking down like quarterbacks and shit like that. But he has a terrible, what's that fucking bitch? Pro Football Talk, Florio. Yeah, the Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I don't know. To me, he sold out Aaron Rodgers, and yeah, they're making it like as if no, he's still part of the show, dude. You kind of coward, dude. I don't care. Get ready to listen to Jay Bias, Duke in North Carolina. What's that spread going to be? Anything less than 8. Take Carolina, man. Take Carolina. Mad Dog says he's going to retire, and then he doesn't retire. Like I mean, these guys are just clowns, man. Fucking absolute fucking clowns. The best guy, I mean, he doesn't have one of these national shows, is Joe Lisi. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Joe Lisi's really good. Go for the 2. You expect Duke to get the whistle next week in Chapel Hill? Yeah, they'll get a couple whistles, but not like they have in the years past. I don't expect it to be like that. Because I think they know Carolina's better. I got Carolina 32-1. I put $20 on that to win the title. You can always just expect Duke to get the whistle. Yeah. Yeah, I had Lisi on here. He's good, dude. But I'm not saying that's why, like, I think he's good because I had him on here. I got to figure out, now that I've been on here, I got to look at here, see, I got to figure out how to get guests on here and shit. It's got a bunch of things here. I don't know how to use them, though. I'll figure it out next time. We're almost at 10 o'clock. I don't know. But, I mean, that's fucking Jesus Christ. We were so fucking close to going to the Super Bowl, man. So fucking close. I just don't know. Is Brandon? Yeah, Brandon's still on here. Remember, Brandon, did you listen to Bet the Board? Bet the Board had the Lions. Well, you got them power rated number 8. I'm like, dude, okay. If you don't have them as a top 5 team, like, who do you have ahead of them? I don't get it. What do you have? The Browns, the Dolphins, and the Cowboys ahead of them? The fuck are we talking about? The Eagles? Who do you have ahead of them? I wouldn't even put the Chiefs ahead of them before today. I still wouldn't, but. Well, after today, you could put them ahead of them. Yeah, they probably had Oregon. Yeah. They had, Washington beats Oregon twice, and they said Oregon still would be favored. Well, I'm sure he has them ahead of them. I mean, but at least that's debatable, like the Cowboys. Well, I don't understand. You're telling me that the Lions are in the top 17? That this guy said, oh, our power rankings have them 8. Okay, there's 7 teams that are better than the Lions. What are the 7 teams that are better than the Lions? Can anyone tell me the teams that are better than the Lions? You can tell me the Ravens are. San Francisco is for sure. Those 2. You can tell me the Chiefs. Cool. That's 3. Where's these other 3, 4 teams that are better than the Lions? I don't see it. These are the same guys that told you the Rams were gonna fucking just steamroll them. These are the same guys that watched Washington beat Oregon twice, and said Oregon or Washington wasn't a top 10 team, and they had Oregon like, I don't know, 4. But he wasn't healthy all year. I mean, they didn't even make the playoffs. You can't put Cincy ahead of Detroit. I mean, Cincy's not even a top 10 team. They got steamrolled. Their defense was terrible this year. I can't. You can't argue. Georgia would be favored over anyone. You can't leave them out. Yeah, Alabama would be favored over anyone except for Georgia. You can't leave them out. Okay, fine. Washington isn't. Washington, if we're going off of power rankings, Washington isn't even a top 10 team. Oh, okay. What do they have to do to fucking prove to you that they're better than what your stupid power rankings are? I don't get it. You know? You can't give me these power rankings. Because that's the problem with our society is everyone thinks that their computer shit and everything, everyone thinks whatever they believe is correct and everyone else is wrong. Okay. Even though like you'll see facts, you'll see shit proven to you right in your fucking face, and they'll be like, no, I can't be wrong. Detroit's, I had a power rank before the season at 16, so there's no way they could be a top 10, top 5 team. Okay. Washington fucking literally, you had, what's his name? One of the most arrogant fucks I've ever seen, Brad Powers. He was like, if we're talking about power rankings, Washington isn't even top 10. And everyone laughs. Oh, okay. Beat Oregon twice. What do you want them to do? Beat them a 3rd time? You have to beat them a 4th time, a 5th time, a 6th time for you to fucking say that they're fucking better? How many times do you have to beat them? You know? Yeah, algorithms and models just, it's all ruining everything, though. It's ruining everything in life. Like, they just won't admit, like, their shit, like, maybe it's not right. How come they didn't put the algorithms? I guarantee the algorithm would have said for Detroit to go for it, both of those fourth downs. Both of them. Guarantee it. Because the algorithm always says to go for it. It's like as if we're playing fucking Tecmo Bowl or Madden. It always says go for it. It's like, Jesus, unless it's like 4th and 99, it's like maybe you should punt. Yeah. I didn't get a good money line bet, Brandon, on that one. I only got it, I think I got it at when it was minus or plus 3. No, I got it at plus 3.5. What was the spread ended up? 5? So what was the money line? I got plus 165. I bet 100. I mean, I could have gotten, what, probably plus 190? 185? What was, if it went up to 5? What is that? I didn't get a good number, I'll tell you that much. But whatever. I mean, all right. All right, you guys got one more question or anything? I'm going to get out of here. But I'm going to bring these back, dude. Because now that I know how to do them, put them on her. Yeah, Vegas always knows. They've never been wrong, brother. Yeah, I'm going to bring them back. Thoughts on Biden? I think he can't speak English. I think he's trying to ruin America on purpose. And I think you either vote for good versus evil. That's what I think. But I think they're going to use the ace of spade. They're going to bring in Big Mike. I think Big Mike's going to be the candidate for the Democrats. And Swifty's going to come down. No, Big Mike. If you want to call her Michelle, that's fine. But it's Big Mike. How often do you think I'll do these? I'll do these, I don't know. I mean, I'll definitely do them next year during the football season a lot. I could do them during the baseball season. That's definitely a man. Yeah, no shit. I don't know who the pitcher and the catcher is on that relationship, but I think I do. You know what's funny is they killed their chef and no one said a goddamn fucking word. It's just like, oh, the chef, he drowned. Yeah, guy's like an Olympic swimmer. Yeah, he drowned in like a 4-foot little pond. Okay. A fucking little pond. And he drowned. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It got swept under the rug like everything else does. Everything gets swept under the rug. What happened to fucking the cocaine in the White House? What happened to everything? What happened to Bill Clinton fucking raping people? And everyone's just like, oh, yeah, I guess. I guess he raped some children. Oh, who cares? Okay. Whatever. God damn it. Who was it? Was that Kirk that got me going? Whatever, dude. What happened to the Epstein list? Yeah. What happened to it? But let's talk about some chick that's fucking that says rape is sexy, that Trump raped her. Okay. Sure he did. I'm not saying Trump's some angel, dude, because he ain't. But fuck, man. You're making me pick between fucking these people and Trump. I'm picking Trump, dude. Oh my God. You should cancel Craig. Did you hear him? He fucking likes Dan Campbell and he would vote for Trump. Yeah. She named her fucking animals tits and vagina. That shit, I mean, come on, dude. She's accused a bunch of people. How often do you think you'll do these during the baseball season? I'll bring them back once a week if we're gonna. As long as I get interaction, I'll bring them back. If I'm just feel like I'm talking to a wall, then I'm not bringing them back. She's not going to get 83 million. I don't think she's going to shit. Yeah. Whenever I'm not going to bring them like daily or anything. The problem is I like to do them like on a Friday night, but my kids have FNL games. We all want these, man. All right. I appreciate it. And he wants to trade Kim. F. Medi. Oh my God. They gotta trade Kim. I got shit for fucking wanting to trade Snell, Kim, Soto, Hader at the deadline. It's like, dude. Who's Gavin? He gave Gavin his own show. Oh, does Kim go to Pacers a lot? Fam Fryer. I don't think I know that. Oh yeah, I know who that is. It's that one kid. He was making up a bunch of rumors. Kim goes to the Pacers a lot. That's hilarious. Very often. How do you know, Al? You there too, Kirk? No, I didn't read the story. The editor. You're done. Alex goes too. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, man. And he's done. Dodgers spending is good for baseball. Oh yeah, it's great. It's great for baseball. I mean, there couldn't be anything better than one team spending $1 billion in the offseason and everyone else spending zero. I mean, it's fantastic for baseball. I mean, you watch these NFL playoffs and it comes down to the end and it comes down to play here and there. That's not exciting. I want to see 14-0 in baseball. Like, how exciting is that? It's going to be great. You got the NL All-Star team versus, the Pittsburgh Pirates. And I couldn't name 2 players on the Pirates. I mean, that is fantastic for baseball. Couldn't do anything better. A July 2nd game, against the Pirates, and they got some pitchers got an ERA hovering around 6, throwing against that lineup. I mean, that's beautiful for baseball. Who doesn't want to see that? The over-under, is going to be 11.5 runs. Are they going to win by 12 runs or under? I mean, that's beautiful for baseball. And then when Dave Roberts loses in the playoffs, it's going to be, we have to change the format. Okay. I mean, if I was working at the LA Times, I'm sorry, are they not working there anymore at the LA Times? Did they get laid off? If I was working at the LA Times, I would already write the article saying how pathetic Dave Roberts is and how they fucking lost. What do you think the NCAA tournament would be better if it was all chalk? Yeah, everybody watches the NCAA tournament hoping that the Sweet 16 is 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. And then after that, they're hoping it's 1 versus 2 and then 1 versus 1. No one wants any upsets. Why would you watch the NCAA tournament? When you think of the NCAA tournament, you don't think of upsets. You just think of chalk, 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 chalk. Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. People are the dumbest fucking people I've ever fucking seen. Dumbest fucks. And they like the Colin Cowherds will tell you how great it is, Yeah, I mean, it sucks about the Lions, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it sucks because, I mean, they were that close to going to the Super Bowl. I mean, it really sucks, but I mean, they had a great season. I would be more upset if I felt like that was it, like that was their chance. Like when the Chargers lost in 2006, like I kind of felt he had one more year, but I also was like, dude, you just had a golden opportunity, And then, we fucking fire, the NCAA tournament upsets, everybody loves it. Yeah. You watch for upsets. You watch for people want to watch what you don't know what's going to happen. If you know what's going to happen, why would you watch? Okay? Why would you watch? If you know what's going to happen, you don't watch. That's why so many people bet on football. You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, betting either way, it doesn't, but basketball, like, you can have -7 or +7, and then it comes down to free throws. It's just like, it's fluky. Like, the NFL, if you're good enough, you can win. I mean, I won this year. I'm up pretty decent. I mean, I got to be up fucking really decent. I mean, I'm in the positive. I know that, especially after today. Went 2-0 today. But I mean, it ain't easy. I'll tell you the key though is maybe live betting. I think I might have a little bit of an edge live betting on college basketball. Like I told Matt, I texted him on the Carolina one. I was like, dude, this second half, this is gonna be a good bet. Bet fucking Carolina. That's what I should probably do. Do one of these streams while I'm watching one of these games. Yeah, live betting. But the only thing on the live betting is the juice is so fucking high. Like you'll get if you do a normal bet, Davey, you'll get like -110. So that means you got to bet 110 to win 100. But the live betting, they fucking put the juice up. It's like 115, 120, 125, and you're like, dude, go fuck yourself. You know? But yeah, they're not the same because they know they basically, Maddie, they know that you're fucking. It's almost like you're hooked on the drugs. They already know they got you. Yeah, they're trying to suck you in. The 2006 Chargers was worse than this one's gonna feel for me for the Lions because I thought they were gonna win the Super Bowl that year. I mean, I thought if the Lions would have won, dude. And the Chiefs would have been favored by 2.5. I was taking the Lions. I was taking the Lions. I mean, Lions were going to win the Super Bowl if they won today. They were beating the Chiefs. When the Chiefs won, I was like, holy shit, we got a chance to win the Super Bowl because they weren't beating the Ravens. They don't match up with the Ravens. Ravens defense. Yeah, I think the Lions would have beat them because the Chiefs like passing game is the weakness for the Lions. I don't think it's that great with those receivers. Lions matched up with them. Man. They would have done that play action passing and fucking ran the ball on them. But anyways, I appreciate you fellas. I'm gonna go to bed. This one's tough for me, but I just the reason why I came on is I just I don't like narratives, man. I don't like, well, we said Dan Campbell sucks, therefore we got to crush him. I just don't like that shit, man. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in politics where it's like, we said this, and then the opposite happens, and they're like, and they still like go, oh, okay. Like, no, it's still right or something. Like, I don't like that bullshit. People do that. Yeah, media's a bunch of clowns. I just don't like that shit. I like to come on here. I like to be honest. I think anyone that's followed me long enough knows I'm honest. I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'm wrong plenty of times. When I'm right, I'm right. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like doing this. I think I'm going to bring these things back. I think it was kind of fun. You guys try to, I don't know, tweet them out a little bit and try to help me get a little bit more of an audience. As long as I get like 5+ people interacting. I mean, I see the Ben and Woods and the other radio ones, they put their live streams on. I see like 1-2 people on there. I mean, I'm not saying like I got a huge audience or anything. I don't have any audience, but as long as, Lions will be back. That's for sure. That's for sure. It's going to be tough to make the playoffs next year, but this isn't a 1-year thing. This one's tough, though. This one's going to hurt. I don't think I'm going to get any sleep tonight. All right, fellas. Good night. Till the next time. Peace out.